Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Today with Frank, and you see in the thumbnail, today something special. I never really thought about this, but I believe perhaps it's a really cool set. The set number is 20002, 2388 pieces, and this is a span structure car. The German directly translated is a bridge laying tank. Laying bridges. Okay, you know what I mean. It's a bridge tank. Here it stands on the bridge he laid, and here we see him with the bridge on top. Okay, I'm really thrilled because I can't imagine how this will function. I never thought about a bridge laying tank. I know these are out of the card games when I was young, but I never seen one. So I'm really thrilled. Okay, what have we? We have 6 building steps. We have 2 XL motors for the tracks, I believe. 1 extension cable. Okay, it's a long vehicle when it's fully expanded. We have 3 L motors, and we have the 6-way RC. This here, which is analog here. That's nice. And here that's always helpful. We see where in the end, not where, but the position to the other motors. So we see that the XL motors are close to the accu box, to the battery box. The 2 L motors are near to the battery box, and 1 L motor is far away in the front of the tank and needs an extension cable. And after 148 hours the set is done. Last is the bridge itself. And then we have some schematics that show us which button does which function. The whole has 159 pages. Okay, this is a stolen mock. So we have 3 links in the description. One goes to your World of Building Blocks where you can buy the set. The second is to the original mock, a Secarium or something like that. I'm not sure that I pronounce it correct, so I'm better quiet. And the last of the 3 links, I show you a German bridge laying tank I found on the internet, a video which really show nicely. And I believe most of this kind of tanks have the same function or works the same way. So perhaps it's a nice video for you if you want to know how the vehicles work in reality. Okay, so we see us in a few seconds with the first building step. This is the building step 1. You see in the picture of the pieces. It's already really big and very heavy structure, because we have 20 of the weight stones, the counter weights here inside the back of our tank. We already have assembled 2 of the XL motors for much torque. We have the 6-way battery accu box. Oh, this is really heavy. Okay. We got some plates here to get in the width or the track cover. Some nicely slopes. Slope from here. Some slopes there, no slopes underneath. Quality of the bricks. I have nothing to say, it's Go Bricks. Pieces here from Mould King again, so absolute brilliant. Strange is you have a big bag too, and the small bags with more bags in it too. So I never had this way of packaging, but I'm open to everything. Building step 2 brought us here make more of the track guard. I don't know the correct term. In German it's track guard. Here the wheels, or the wheel transportation, track transportation wheels with suspension. 4 of yellow and 3 of light bluish gray, and they are not really different. Oh, they are. The gray ones are much easier than the yellow ones. Okay, they are really a little bit different. Here, like I said, this here will connect perhaps the upper part. In one of the next building steps you will see what have we here. No? Oh, okay. Next is we finish this, the body, the chassis of the tank. In German there's a word, but I don't know the English term. Write it in the comments. In German it's the word tube, like a bath tube. This is the tube of the tank. Okay. It makes really fun. It is a fast build because it's repetitive, but it's not boring repetitive because it's really fast. And you can build mirrored here, so it's even faster if you are the hurry type. There's one missing piece, one black pin, and I had only one in white here, and I was too lazy to go into the cellar to move my fat ass into the cellar, so you have to see a white pin. Okay. Building step 3 brought us the second part of tracks. The track, here the gears, the big gears, to get the tracks running. 75 of the track pieces. We got here a cover. You see here my turntable is really at the edge with the weight here of the back of the tank. Here that's easy, it's only laying on top of it, so you have easy access to the battery box to charge it. It's not easy to put the tracks on because they have to be really as near to the vehicle as possible to get the side cover here working. The side cover is only made, or it's hold, you see it here, a little bit, there's a gap. Here's a small gap, with 5 of the blue half pins, and over such a long distance, yeah, and this here, it's not perfect. I had preferred some pins more, but with more pins it's hard to get all to the right point where it clicks in, so perhaps the 5 is enough, and this is not a play set for children, but I believe it could be a very entertaining set for children. Well, building step 4 brought us this big structure here, the mechanical part for laying the bridge. 2 elbow doors, one is here connected to this pair of gears. This is connected to this pair of gears. Here we have a kind of plastic instead of the fabric we had all the years before, so I hope this here is ready for the weight, because I believe this here will really have some pressure on it. Okay, the third motor is connected here and turns this construct of 3 axles. I don't know how the purpose will be at the moment, we will see. 4 more suspensions. Okay, this is no problem to build, but 2 things. You have to push from underneath when you push this here on, because it bends through. That is not a really problem. The problem is you assemble this here, and then you see this here from building step 3 blocks the entry to the connectors. So I had already this here assembled, the whole structure, and then, yes, I recognized that I can't connect the pins here. So I removed the whole structure here, laid it to the side, removed this part here, connected all the cables, reassembled the part, reassembled the structure. So what I want to say is, if you're building this set here, and it's still a recommendation to set at the moment, in building step 3, overgo this here and wait till you have connected all the cables and then attach it. You're saving time. Okay. So I'm really curious how this will work, because I have never seen a bridge laying a tank in real world, so I don't know how this will go mechanically, and I'm very curious. Now this is a bit strange. This is building step 5, but I have a lot of pieces over, not assembled, but it goes now to 6. So I show you what I have. It's not much, a lot of 1x16 and a lot of these big mesh blades here and some gears. Okay, I finished the building step 6. There are layers now over this here that can fold later on, and I show you the whole structure, the bridge, before I assemble it to the tank and then assembled to the tank. Well, this is the last building step. 5 and 6 are the bridge itself, and it's 2 times the same. I didn't see the 2 times, the 2x, so yeah, I was a little bit angry at myself that I had to rebuild the same thing again. So if you are going to build 5, open 6 and build both together. So that's much faster. Here in the middle we have our, the system, the toe system here. That's not the normal fabric. That's like if you go fishing. That's the same material as when you go fishing. And yes, it's really tall. I believe this here and the tank is 1 meter 80 centimeters. 180 centimeters, I believe, the full length of the whole set, but we will see. I attach this now to the rest of the bridge laying tank, and we will see us in a few seconds for the review part. Hello! After, for me, 8 to 9 hours assembling, without taking photos and making videos, this is done in 6.5 hours. You see, we have our really big bridge laying tank. Not span structure car. I believe you know what I mean with bridge laying tank. Okay, instructions are good, I had no problems. It's not really obvious at the first look how you connect the bridge to the tank. But if you have a closer look, you check it, because it's not really connected, because the bridge is a separate part than the tank. They connect easy, but not really. It's only the bridge is pushed over 5 axles, and when you bring it up or too much forward, the bridge can fall out because it's only connected with the 5 axles. You pull it over 5 axles. Okay. There's only one mistake in the build, or it's not a mistake, but there's a wrong order to build it, because you're building a structure over the battery box. You've seen it in one of the takes before, and later on you have to connect the cables to that box with so you have to remove the structure, the blades, to get the cables done, and then replace the blades. So better is if you leave this, you are building the black structure out of building step 4, and lay it beneath the tank or to the side of the tank, connect all the cables, close the gap, and then put on the black structure here where all the techniques happen. That's the only thing. So there's not a real mistake, but the wrong order. It's stupid to cover something if you need it later on. And the other thing is, that's not really worse, this here, our side panel is only connected with 5 half studs, 5 half pins, and so this here sometimes goes off. You see? So, okay. That's the only 2 things I was bothered a little bit. The quality of the pieces is good. It's Mould King, it's Go Bricks, so we have really good pieces, no problems at all. I'm really happy that they changed the fabric cord to a fishing cord, because the normal cord I've seen it now working because I made a German take. And this will never hold. This will never hold. Okay, measuring. It's a really big, dark bluish grey boy. Okay, the tank itself has around 46 centimeters. The tank with the bridge, or the bridge itself, has 64 with the backlights and the bridge. Yes, so 64, 67 centimeters long. We have 23 centimeters exactly in height, and we have a width of 23 centimeters. So it's the same height and the same width. And I can really assure you, because you won't see it, my table is not, it's long enough, but the camera angle doesn't show it to you. I've measured it, and it's exactly the tank with the bridge, the connected bridge, 180 centimeters. 180 centimeters. Okay, so let's start up the functions. That's the reason you're still watching, or isn't it? Okay. The tracks of course are powered separately. So if you want to turn, like all the other tanks. I think the speed is okay. It's a tank, so it's no racing car. Okay, so the first two functions, or the first function, the first two motors, they work. I'm happy. So next is, this is a 6-way and it's analog, because if I give only a little bit, you see, it's really analog. Not perfect, but okay. So next is, we have two functions here and one functions on the left thumbstick. And this wow. So wait. Okay, we are a little bit too far. No. So, okay. So we have, what was it, 61 centimeter, you don't see it now, we have 61 centimeters in height when the bridge is 90 degrees. Okay, so next is, with this here, I connect, or I control the angle. With the next, I give the cord free, and so the whole bridge section moves forward. Now is a point where you better bring this here a little bit back again. And give a little bit more cord. And now we go out, other way. Make it slowly, because it's a lot of weight. Okay. So, okay. The thing is, this here, you have to push it a little bit manually. So, but when it's over the point, it slips forward. So, this is the whole thing. 180 centimeters. Incredible, isn't it? Yes, it is. So here you have to be careful, because the axle and the gear can eat our cord. So, okay. And now, backwards. No, this way. No. Yes. Okay. And now you hear him Yes. The best is you do both at the same. So, and now backwards. No, other way. Okay. Okay. You see, it is not totally smooth, but it works. So I'm really happy. And I make one more take in my kitchen, so you can see the whole 180 centimeters. But it works. I only have to control here again the cord. It's messed up with the gear for the take in the kitchen. I repair this. And yes. So, but I have to say goodbye. If you have any questions about this set, I forgot to show you or you want to know, I believe it's 5-6 kilogram at least, all the weight bricks here in the back. Man, this is a really heavy set. A big and heavy set. Okay, I said it to you. One thing that's not cool with the blade over the connectors. One thing that here can easily go apart. And perhaps that we have nothing here for the cable. For this one. This looks a bit uncool. But that it is. The rest is, in my opinion, a really cool set. Something for me totally new. I have had here everything on this table. Excavators and cranes and cars and submarines. No submarines. Nearly everything. Every kind of flag tank, a normal tank. But I never had a bridge laying tank. And I was really curious how this will work. And I was skeptical, but it's working. It's relatively easy, but with the cords, you have to be careful. That's the only thing. You really have to be careful with the cords and how they wrap up. But the rest is really cool and working. So I'm really happy. You see, a really happy brick freak today because I didn't test it. Okay. Now I did the German take, so you're seeing the second time. But I was really nervous in the German take if this will work out. It worked out, so you're seeing a happy freak. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please write me. Because you know the YouTube algorithm likes comments and I don't get so many comments. I believe I could have much more viewers if I was more recommended. And I get more recommendation with more comments. So that's always my thing. Please comment. The other thing is I never beg for subscribing or something like that. I never ask you. Or barely I never ask you. Okay, thank you. I'm Frank, the happy Frank today. And the next sets from me, not from Gregor out of Switzerland. The next sets from me will be a morgue, a medieval stable. Blacksmith and stable? I don't know. At least a stable. Then I have a medieval church from Rio Bricks. That looks very, very cool. I get a really big truck. It's the, what is it called? Crosswing truck or light wing truck? I don't know. 4,000, double amount of pieces that this here. And I believe it's a really big truck with trailer. And when I'm correct, I'm getting the UCS Kylo Ren shuttle from Mould King with over 6,000 pieces. It's really, really big and massive set. So this is the near future, some tech sets. And yes, thank you for watching. I'm Frank, one of your brick freaks, and I catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.